Russell Dickerson is in love, and he doesn't care who knows it. In fact, the country singer is so in love, he's put together an entire 12-track album about it. On Friday, October 13th, the 30-year-old released his debut LP, Yours, an extension of the EP of the same name that he released almost exactly 1 year ago. Dickerson debated giving the full set a different title, but with Yours also being the name of the love song that served as his big break, nothing else really seemed like an option. "This is my splash into this industry and this business," Dickerson tells Billboard of the song. "I'm so proud of everything on the record, but that song in particular has done it for me, so I wanted to continue on with that title." The success of the single is just one aspect of what Yours means to Dickerson, though, as it was the second song he ever wrote with Casey Brown and Parker Welling, his former Belmont University classmates and co-writers for 8 of the 12 tracks on Yours. Moreover, arguably the most significant reason of them all, it was one of the first songs he wrote after getting married. Dickerson and wife Kaylee have been married for more than 4 years, and he says their relationship has really helped this record take shape, as well as being unashamed to show the world their love. "I love it and I just want to communicate that," he says. "Some people try to put on this facade of being single and desirable, but some people want a relationship. That's what's changed for me, is being confident and being taken. It's the best thing ever." Because of the fact that Dickerson is completely in love, fans won't be finding any breakup songs on the 12-song Yours tracklist, something he somewhat prides himself on. "People like to get very algorithmic putting an album together, like, you need an up-tempo, you need some breakup ballad. I'm like, it's kind of cool to not have that," he explains. "It's an album that doesn't cover every emotion. I don't feel like an album is supposed to do that. It's supposed to represent this time in your life, and I feel like that just naturally kind of happened. I'm ecstatically married and right now we're stoked on life." While Dickerson's love life is clearly going well, he recognizes that not all of his fans are in the same boat. Yet, the upbeat vibes of each song on Yours, as well as not so lovey-dovey tracks like Boat Party Banger, Float and nostalgic 20-something, make it easy to bop along, no matter your situation. There's a hopeful love kind of feeling as well, Dickerson says of the album. "Even if you are broken-hearted, knowing that there is something better and knowing that there is something that can make you feel the same way you feel when you hear Yours. That's kind of what I tried to communicate. You know, this is my amazing love story, and this is a positive message for you." And even if Dickerson's may be stoked about their current life, it hasn't always been easy for the couple. The singer recalls the newlywed stage with Kaylee, a photographer, when he was in between publishing contracts and Kaylee was only getting shoots every so often. The two only brought in $12,000 combined in their first year as Mr. and Mrs. "We were broke as shit," Dickerson laughs. But the two were flying high on love, something he looks back on with absolutely zero regrets. "We honestly got a cool season of our life just to be married and not really worry about the hustle and the grind, to just honestly be broke and happy. I wouldn't trade the fame and all of that for that first year of marriage." Naturally, Dickerson wrote a song about that time in his life titled Billions. The lyrics of the beat-bumping track compares love to dollars. "If lovin' was money, there's no telling what we'd be worth," he sings. It's one of many tracks that Dickerson is looking forward to bringing to the stage when it comes time to tour on Yours, which will likely be sooner than later solely because the live setting is where he thrives most, other than by his wife's side, of course. "I'm not trying to sit up on a stool and sing a really poetic song. I want people to sing along and scream along, clap and dance," Dickerson says, expressing his big stage dreams. "I had to fight with my team. I'm like, we can bring freaking confetti cannons into a 200, 500, 1,000 seat bar and they're like, you can't do that, that's a $1,000 cleaning fee. And I'm like, I'll clean it up for free. They're like, no one ever does that, and I'm like, yeah, I want to be the first." Perhaps his over-the-top hopes for his live show spawned from being on the road with his longtime buddies in Florida Georgia Line, as the duo incorporates an exciting light show and pyrotechnics into their nightly set. Although Dickerson just wrapped his opening stint with the FGL guys, whom he says he looks up to like big brothers, one thing that he's learned from them over the years is to be unapologetically yourself, something he's clearly taken to heart by unabashedly sharing his love story through an album. "We're not afraid to show the world our love. We get a lot of #couple goals that really does set us apart," Dickerson says of himself and Kaylee, with a laugh. "We're having the time of our life with all these adventures, being proudly married, and being young in love." Listen to Yours below.